Hi there, it's Chris Venn from Legacy and welcome to Marketing Mondays. Today I wanted to talk to you about books. Now there's a lot we can talk about when it comes to books, but there's a couple of things in specific when it comes to your marketing. So the first is sending someone a book has a very, very high perceived value. You might spend say $10 to $20 on a book, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes even a little bit less. But it's perceived as high value. People slow down, they take a look at that, like, what is this? This is not mail that they're gonna throw out, at least not immediately. So you're gonna get some time and some airtime with it. With a book, you may say to yourself, well, I'm not a reader. Well, you know what? This isn't about you. This is about your niche market. And does your niche market read, or should they be reading a specific book? Is there something that can help them? Because really the the point around books are about providing some support, to provide help, some new ideas that are going to help them drive their business or their career or their life forward. So send a book, whether you're a reader or not. And with that book, you want to send a cover letter that highlights why you're sending the book, but also a couple of key points that are made in the book that would be useful to them. If you want to go further, and I recommend it, is go and highlight those sections in the book. Make it easy for them. And let them know in your letter, hey, I've highlighted a couple of sections that I think are really, really good, but I encourage you to read the whole thing. And it gives you a reason to follow up. It's like, hey, what'd you think of the book? Or what was the thing? More importantly, it's like, what was the biggest stuff you took away from that book? So you can get into a dialogue with someone. Now, the other thing, if you want to take it up a notch, is take a book and rip it in half. So if you take a softcover book, you rip it in half and mail half a book and tell them why you're sending this book and tell them why you're sending half the book. And half the book is, lots of times we only have half the picture when it comes to things or something like that. And then sometime later, 10 days, 2 weeks later, send them the other half of the book. And then follow up, and they're going to remember you. They should be remembering you in a positive light. You're the person who sent them half a book, and get into a conversation about how too much of the time people are making decisions around their wealth or around their protection with only half the story. And you're going to make sure that they get the whole story. There's so many things you can do with books. So I hope that gives you a couple of ideas. Welcome to a new week. Make it a good one.